wonderful teachings of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Is there free will? Find out the I who's asking this question. The Master spoke about free will as follows. Visitor asked, "Sir, have we any free will?" Master replied, "Just try to find out who this I is. While you're searching for I, God comes out. I am the machine and God is the operator. You have heard of a mechanical toy that goes into a store with a letter in its hand. You are like that toy. God alone is the doer. Do your duties in the world as if you were the doer, but knowing all the time God alone is the doer and you are the instrument. As long as the upadhi, that is, limitation, exists, there is ignorance. I am a scholar. I am a jnani. I am wealthy. I am honorable. I am the master, father, and teacher. All these ideas are begotten of ignorance. I am the machine and you are the operator. That is knowledge. In the state of knowledge, all upadhis, limitations, are destroyed. When the log is burnt up entirely, there is no more sound and no heat either. Everything cools down. Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Peace, peace, only peace. The jnani, one who knows his real self, his swarupa, gives up his identification with worldly things, discriminating, not this, not this. Only then can he realize Brahman, the supreme reality. It is like reaching the roof of a house by leaving the steps behind one by one. But the jnani, who is more intimately acquainted with Brahman, realizes something more. He realizes that the steps are made of the same materials as the roof, bricks, lime, and brick dust. That which is realized intuitively as Brahman through the eliminating process of not this, is then found to have become the universe and all its living beings. The jnani sees that the reality which is nirguna, without attributes, is also saguna, with attributes. On other occasions, the Master spoke these words of wisdom about free will and who the real I is. Significance of the Bhagavad Gita. What is the significance of the Gita? It is what you find by repeating the word 10 times. It is then reversed into Tagi, which means a person who has renounced everything for God. And the lesson of the Gita is, O man, renounce everything and seek God alone. Whether a man is a monk or a householder, he has to shake off all attachment from his mind. Ego causes our sufferings. Even after the attainment of knowledge, this I consciousness comes up, nobody knows from where. You dream of a tiger, then you wake up, but your heart keeps on palpitating. All our suffering is due to this I, the ego. O God, I am the servant, you are the master. I am the child, you are the mother. Having this attitude, only then the troubles are over. Once Sri Rama asked Hanuman, "How do you see me?" And Hanuman replied as follows, "O Rama, as long as I have the feeling of I see that you are the whole and I am a part. You are the master and I am your servant. But, O Rama, when I have the knowledge of truth, then I realize that you are I and I am you." Thus, the relationship of master and servant is the proper one. Since this I must remain, let the ego be God's servant. Evil of I and mine. I and mine, these constitute ignorance. My house, my wealth, my learning, my possessions. The attitude that prompts one to say such things comes from ignorance. On the contrary, the attitude born of knowledge is, "O God, you are the master, and all these things belong to you. House, family, children, attendants, friends, they are all yours." As long as I consciousness exists, living beings and the universe must also exist. After realizing God, one sees that it is He Himself who has become the universe and the living beings. But one cannot realize this by mere reasoning. I consciousness. The bhaktas, devotees, retain I consciousness. The jnanis do not. Sri Nanta used to teach how to establish oneself in the true self, saying, "Merge the mind in the buddhi, the intellect, and the buddhi in the Atman. Then you will be established in your true self." All troubles come to an end when the ego dies. As long as a trace of I consciousness remains, one is conscious of difference. Nobody knows what remains after the I disappears. Nobody can express it in words. That which is remains. After the I disappears, one cannot say that a part manifests through this man and the rest through another. Satchit Ananda, that is, being, consciousness, bliss, is the ocean. The pot of I is immersed in it. As long as the pot exists, the water seems to be divided into two parts, one part inside the pot and the other part outside of the pot. But when the pot is broken, there is only one stretch of water. One cannot even say that. Who would be there to say that? In the samadhi state, that is, the state of perfect peace and happiness that comes at the end of reasoning and discrimination, no such thing as I exists, but it is extremely difficult to attain it. I consciousness lingers so persistently. That is why a man is born again and again in this world. Take the case of the infinite ocean. There is no limit to its water. Suppose a pot is immersed in it. There is water both inside and outside the pot. The jnani, knower of the self, sees that both inside and outside there is nothing but Paramatman. Then, what is this pot? It is I consciousness. Because of the pot, the water appears to be divided into two parts. Because of the pot, you seem to perceive an inside and an outside. One feels that way as long as this pot of I exists. When the I disappears, what is remains. That cannot be described in words.